what happens is they've shifted into this belief called structural determinism. So where you are in the structure of society with all of the different stratifying forces, whether it's class, race, sex, gender, etc., that structure determines your character. The structure determines how you see the world, what you can see in the world. Marx said that the social relations limit your range of subjectivity. They limit who you are, what you're able to perceive in the world, and that's how it determines your character. Structural determinism is the same. So what you have is that people who have the awakened consciousness in all of these Marxist theories, so a racial consciousness according to critical race theory, people who have that awakened can see the true nature of reality. And it gives them what critical race theory calls a unique voice of color that comes from properly understanding, in other words, critical race theory interpretation understanding of their position as a racially subordinated class. So people like Candace Owens or people like Larry Elder, who ran for governor in California and was called by the LA Times the black face of white supremacy for doing so as a conservative. People like Kanye West, who put on a MAGA hat a few years ago and said, I think for myself, and Ta-Nehisi Coates came out, writer for The Atlantic, came out a few days later and said he's no longer black. Dave Chappelle makes jokes about trans people in his most recent big special. And the article that came out about him says that he made those jokes from his position of white privilege, by which they meant his ample wealth that he had earned by appealing to white people who paid him lots of money for his specials.